Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below, your email question line for purchase and pricing of this or any watch you see here on Watchbox Reviews or our website. Email me at tmosso@thewatchbox.com. And today we're discussing the post-2016 variant of the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Explorer 214270, fully loomed with the tri-Arabics, and you can see the timepiece 39 millimeters as it became after the 2010 model years. This is the latest spec in Rolex's most elemental sports watch. 39 millimeters in diameter. You can see the timepiece is only 11.2 millimeters thick. Lug to lug, it measures 47.4 millimeters. If you include the solid end links to the bracelet, it measures 48.8 millimeters with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. And I would find this watch more amenable aesthetically to an aftermarket strap than your conventional steel full bracelet Rolex. As you can see, less than 12 millimeters thick and barely more than 11. It wears flat and flush on the wrist, easily tucking underneath any cuff. The symmetry of the dial and the flat expanse of the case makes this an excellent choice if you want a Rolex sports watch that can also be your black tie watch. Handsome, easy to wear. I can recommend it for a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. Rolling over quickly to the bracelet, you can see that it's a bit muted. In the spirit of the utilitarian Explorer line, we have all satin tops with polished flanks, only a few flourishes here, removable links fixed by screws and gaps on the underside to avoid trapping wrist heat or pinching skin or pulling hair, but you'll note the gaps are not evident from overhead. Finished internally, the clasp speaks to the station of the Explorer in the Rolex model line. Though it's spare externally, it features all of the refinement of a flagship piece. This is not like the Oyster Perpetual. The interior is polished, not media blasted, and here we do have Rolex Easy Link, the 5mm take-in, take-out tool-free adjustment equivalent to adding or removing one sizable link. You'll also note 3 drilled divots internally, so you can use your strap tool to relocate the anchoring point of the bracelet inside the clasp to fine-tune the fit. So there are 3 ways to fine-tune the fit of this watch. Note a double lock with a lift lock system and then the clamshell. You can see the case is simple, and it's not the super case. This is not the sheer squared off case you see on the subs, Explorer 2s, GMTs, and Sea Dwellers. This is fairly graceful, a little bit Datejust, a little bit Date-8, a little bit Daytona, handsome and classical. It evokes the Rolex watches of the 1950s, and as we know, Sir Edmund Hillary probably didn't wear one of these to the summit of Everest, but we know that the brains behind the operation, Tenzing Norgay, absolutely did. Now the timepiece, of course, is simple. Satin finished lug hoods, polished flanks, screw down crown, twin lock, 100-meter water resistance, conical, high polished bezel, case, bezel, bracelet, and clasp, all Rolex's 904L steel, which is exceptional in its corrosion resistance. Rolex notes you don't have to rinse it after exposure to seawater. Classical Explorer dial, tri-Arabics, albeit here with white gold Arabic numerals, white gold hands, white gold indices, all on a black gloss lacquer base. Simple 3-hand design with Mercedes-style hour hand and a counterweighted and loomed seconds hand. Stop seconds, when you screw out this crown, you do have a hacking or stop seconds function, and then internally you have protected down to 100 meters, that Rolex manufactured caliber 3132, which is Rolex all the way, starting with Rolex's own shock protection system, Paraflex. 31 joules, bidirectional automatic winding, 48-hour power reserve, 8 beats per second, stop seconds capability, COSC certified Swiss chronometer. Rolex goes beyond, testing the fully cased up watch to +2, -2 seconds per 24 hours or better prior to leaving the factory, hence the terminology superlative chronometer. It didn't always mean anything. Since 2015 it has. Now the 48-hour power reserve beats away on a free sprung balance with a full balance bridge for shock resistance, and there is a blue oxidized niobium zirconium hairspring that is anti-magnetic, parachrome blue they call it. It is also a handmade Breguet overcoil that allows the watch to keep excellent time in any orientation with respect to gravity and earn its chronometer certification. Tough, timeless, and very precise. This is the latest version of Rolex's most elemental canonical sports watch, part of the pantheon with the sub, the GMT, and the Daytona. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com to claim yours and scale your own summits. Back with the Rolex Explorer and the post-2016 fully loomed dial.